Hello there, friends. It's Chad from Colorado Giants. Today is Tuesday, July the 20th, and we are starting to see some pumpkins growing back there, so that's pretty exciting. It's going to be another rapid fire update. No fancy editing. We're just going straight to it, so I'm going to flip the camera around and we'll talk about it. So, here we are. Super zoom out. Full panorama shot. It's been a pretty good week. This time of the year, there's not a whole heck of a lot to do other than prune away tertiary vines that you somehow have missed and just kind of manage the pumpkin growth, water, and keep ahead of any issues that you might see. Unfortunately, I have a little bit of all of that going on. Issues being, number one here's this backup pumpkin. So this was on the 3rd. So this is what? Today's this, what did I say, the 20th? So this is, what, 17 days old? And unfortunately, oops, it just scratched it really bad. We got the same issues as the other one. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like that could be a weird, bizarro face right there. This is probably not going to last. I assume it'll split just like the last one. And I do have a pumpkin there. Then I have another one over there, but I'm probably not even going to fiddle with it. I'm probably just going to pull this plant. So I am going out of town tomorrow. Thursday. Thursday I'm going out of town for a few days. I'm headed to New York for a robot event, a combat robot. If you've ever seen BattleBots, that's one of my hobbies. I build smaller ones. I'm on a team that does the big ones. So yeah, I'm going to be going and doing that. I'll be in New York for a few days, come back, probably ain't get that plant. So here we are in the 2350 Ginger. This pumpkin is glowing orange. Look at this sucker. I do have my spreadsheet up. I'll tell you guys the weights and everything at the end of the day, or at the end of the video rather. This is looking good. This is my most, knock on wood, my least problematic pumpkin. If only I had buried the vines, I'd be a lot happier with it. You can see the end of the vine, or the main vine, is to the tip of the greenhouse. This is pretty much all the way filled in. And that color though, man, that is nice. Let's go check out the other one. Here we are at the 2118 Baron. Names. Somebody asked me about names. I'm working on it. I was trying to get Max to name these when we were taking out that one, but he was just so preoccupied with that the pumpkin cracked and that last year the pumpkins were tractor and dump truck. So we're working on it. We're trying to get some names. This pumpkin is doing great. However, I have the most amount of concern for this one, and let me show you why. So my walking board, obviously it's growing in a direction that I wasn't really anticipating, so I'm probably going to have to cut off these two vines, which unfortunately are the two vines that I'm filling in over here. So I don't know, I might just, and it's too big to move now. It's not too big to move, but I'm going to show you why I can't. So I don't know, I might cut off the leaves and try and put some board down and go around it or go over them. Not totally sure. But this one has a short stem issue. So, there you go. So that's a bit of a problem there. That's a bit of a situation. This pumpkin, if you go back, it was also kind of grown with a little bit of a twist on it. So the main vine right here is darn near on the pumpkin. I'm trying to shimmy some pool noodles in here to give it some growing room right there. You can see it's almost touching right there, and it's growing so fast that it's going to happen. The front end of the vine looks great. I've got a lot of room there. That's not a problem. The back half is the problem. I need to trim this leaf off down there. So I don't have a whole lot of options. Comment below if you have what you think may be a satisfactory option for me. So that's just lovely on my fastest growing pumpkin. Yeah, and then the 2005 Haste. This plant growing in pretty good. The pumpkin is sucking a lot of juice right now, so the growth has really stopped. I'll probably, once I get back from my trip, I'll probably terminate just about all the vines, send it all to the pumpkin, and we're off to the races. 2005 Haste. The main vine has hit the end of the greenhouse. It's taking a left and creeping towards the door. It wants out of here. And this is another one. It's looking pretty good. I need more sand. I could shimmy this one over a little bit, or shimmy the board over. Vine is pretty good. So yeah, 2005 Haste, looking really good. It's got that bell shape. I suspect this will be nice and tall. Same with that one. I know some people don't like wheels. I like the wheel. I think it's a cool shape, and knock on wood, mine have gone heavy. So I've been covering these up with the sheets. I'll go around, cover them up, and then let's talk about the spreadsheet and how big these guys are. Okay, one quick thing before I get into it. A lot of people are asking, what are you fertilizing this time of the year? CalMag and 0025 are my main ones, and then also some 1212, and then I mix in a little bit of Neptune's Harvest as well, usually a little mag Epsom salts, smidge of borax. That's it. At recommended doses, maybe a little bit more. Nothing crazy. Okay, so spreadsheet. I have this, there we go. I have this from years past all the way to 2018. My day 20 numbers are usually around 100 pounds, 120 pounds, 93 pounds, and we'll call that one 100 pounds. And those were my best ones. This year, day 20, we're at 157, 159, and 122. So that was my best day 20 number, and then that was my best day 20 number, and then this is my best day 20 number. So I'm on track, I'm doing good, but I'm not getting overly excited about that because it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. The orange one, the 2350, is at day 26. It's 311 pounds, and for the last 7 days it's averaged 24 pounds a day. Let's see, the 2118 Baron is 236 pounds, and this one only grew for 4 days on day 20, so the average gain was 22 pounds, and then the 2005 Haste is 218 pounds, and that one averaged 24 pounds a day. So they're picking up speed and they're doing pretty good. But to be at day, what are we at? Day 26, and we're at 300 pounds. That's pretty good. Looking at Ted here from last year. Ted was at 300 pounds on day 28, so it's 4 days ahead. And then we can see, you know, it did 16 that first week, 27, 33, 33. So that's how I kind of track everything. I just measure once a week or so, because it doesn't matter how much you measure it, that's not going to change it. And then the more you kind of fiddle with the plant, fiddle with the pumpkin, the more you have, more can go wrong. So I typically let them do what they're going to do, leave them alone. So doing pretty good though. You know, there is hope. I would be lying if I said that looking at those numbers didn't make me excited. But again, you know, it's all about how you finish. So ripping out this here front plant probably just make me visually feel a little bit better, make me feel like I have less to do, and can focus more on the remaining 3. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend. Get out there, grow yourself a giant pumpkin. See you next week, everybody.